Comics fans!
Welcome to Just Comics!
Welcome. I'm Seth.
And I'm Steve. And this month we are reading...
Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four!
No, Superman and the Fantastic Four.
I got confused because he's the herald of Galactus. I'm used to Silver Surfer being the herald, you know?
Well, he's had a few heralds, but
That's true.
This is just another one.
If you liked our video, click the like button. If you have something to say, even if it's just to insult Steve, leave a comment. And if you want to hear more from us, if you want to help us grow, please subscribe to our channel. We will love you forever. And make sure to listen after our reviews for hilarious outtakes. You will fall over? I do.
So the story starts off with a version of Krypton's past, and we got Galactus doing what Galactus does, eating planets.
Yes, I mean, he's a pretty big boy, so he's always after them nom-noms. And what better nom-noms than crystal power?
So what's nice about this flashback, or is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
So not only is he destroying Krypton, but he sends a crystal along with Superman's ship, because he's got this feeling that this is going to be useful to him sometime down the road.
Or it's because he's Kryptonian and Galactus knows all, and he knows all about Kryptonians. So then we cut to beautiful downtown Metropolis where there's a bomb, and everyone, of course, is crowded around the bomb, and they're like, Superman will be here soon. And they're like, yeah, he'll be here just in the nick of time.
It is kind of funny because they're just like sitting there around this giant bomb. They're like, we don't have to worry about public safety. Superman will be here.
Yeah, and the police are just like, why are you even here? Superman touches down. They're like, oh, how are we going to disarm this bomb? And he goes, done. And then he goes, oh, wait, there's a radio signal thing here so they can blow it up from a distance. Oh, no, what do we do? Oh, don't worry about it. It's also done.
All right, so this crystal just sort of shows up out of nowhere.
See, all right, what I don't like about this is, you know, the crystal shows up, his dad appears, and it's like, oh, Galactus destroyed Krypton, and Superman goes, oh, I gotta go, and just leaves everything, leaves the terrorists, just goes off a little, all like, squirrel?
Okay, so you're saying Superman had super ADHD.
Super ADHD, sir.
So Superman's like, I know some people, and they know about Galactus, so I'm going to somehow show up there.
It's easily explainable. It's Fortress shenanigans.
But they're like old friends.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they've hung out after work. They've gone to a bar. They've had a few drinks.
And so we cut to the Fantastic Four next, and in here, Superman exists as a cartoon.
You need never worry again. Metropolis is safe.
But Franklin knows that his parents know who Superman is for real. And he loves Superman. So he runs into a room after watching the Superman cartoon so he can tell his Uncle Ben about it.
So, you know, the thing is talking all curmudgeon. It's like, your pops are running some kind of blabber frab examine test.
Yeah, the thing, he's just kind of a grumpy old man in this. So Superman shows up for real, and Franklin is loving it.
Mm-hmm.
There's this green crystal. He needs Reed's help. He thinks Galactus may have been responsible for Krypton's destruction. So Reed's looking, he's like, is that supposed to be glowing like that?
Now, you think that Superman would, you know,
stay away from anything that glows green?
I mean, really, if you're a Kryptonian on Earth and something is glowing green, you go, no, thank you, bye.
And then all of a sudden, all these green glowing charges start flying out of it. Everything starts going wonky.
Magic missiles.
When all the glowing things start hitting everything, they start to hear a voice. And that voice sounds vaguely familiar to Superman. And that voice belongs to one Hank Henshaw, otherwise known as Cyborg Superman. And now Superman is getting imbued with the power of Cosmic. And with this, he starts to get teleported away. But Reed goes ahead and wraps himself around Superman just in time for the whoop, as you put it.
Yes.
Okay. So they wind up on Galactus' ship, and Superman is now fully under the control of Galactus.
I am summoned. I must go to my master, Galactus. You are nothing to me, Reed Richards. You are shit.
In the meantime, Sue puts Hank in a force field bubble, so this way he can't do any more damage.
And of course, Hank really wants Galactus' technology, or at least just to be a herald.
Well, he just doesn't really want to go back because he's got a major hate-on for Superman. He feels that Superman's responsible not only for his wife's death, but him becoming Cyborg Superman.
Heavy. You know, you could say he has a chip on his shoulder, a silicon chip. Oh, come on, you love it. This is why I'm here.
Okay.
This is why I'm here.
Yes, fans. Seth is here for the comic relief. Let us know in the comments how much you enjoy his jokes. So Henshaw puts a warp drive in the Fantastic Four's ship. Now, this is the reason to keep Henshaw around, is he can actually trace and track wherever Superman's going to be. However, he does the typical bad guy speech.
We're not so different, you and I.
The Fantastic Four ain't buying that. They know better.
And here we have Franklin Richards unknowingly saving the day.
With what? How?
I guess we'll have to find out.
Okay. Meanwhile, Superman found his first planet to feed Galactus.
Yes, an uninhabited planet because it has the potential and the energy to give him some noms, but not enough noms that he's satisfied. More like, an appetizer. So the Fantastic Four have finally caught up.
And Johnny Storm's kind of like, you mean I gotta take on Superman?
Mono with Superman.
So, Johnny Storm doesn't do well.
No, not at all.
And everybody else is trying to distract Galactus, and that doesn't really happen either.
No.
So basically, Galactus gets to eat this planet,
Mm-hmm.
and the Fantastic Four are just licking their wounds,
Mm-hmm.
and Superman and Galactus fly off to the next one. So some of the members are a little upset they haven't gotten Mr. Fantastic back yet.
And Sue Storm has this look in her eyes like, this is war. Tough as nails, Mrs. Richards. Shut up, Henshaw.
Yeah, unless your name or flirting with Sue doesn't really get you anywhere.
Not at all.
So the next planet they find actually has life on it.
And Superman is questioning things. Is there another way to get the energy out than destroying the planet and killing everyone?
And then the Fantastic Four catch up to them here. And like you said, Superman's starting to crack a little bit, but he still backhands the thing across the ship.
Across the ship and into a force field containing Mr. Fantastic.
So Superman decides he's going to try and take on Galactus, but that doesn't go well.
No, Galactus gave Superman his powers and Galactus can take them away.
So this whole time, Mr. Fantastic just had no way out of this cage until Ben Grimm smashes into it.
Yes, and then he has a teeny tiny crack that he can squeeze through.
So Superman's just kind of laying there, almost half dead.
And then he sees, in the rubble, a certain toy. A toy that brings him back to himself.
And while all that's going on, Mr. Fantastic puts together, as Thing put it, an electric toothbrush to taser Hank Henshaw, but that doesn't go over too well. Now, this moment here was awesome.
Yes, it's clobbering time.
And that's because the Thing and Cyborg Superman have been antagonizing each other this entire book.
Yeah, Henshaw is really getting under his stone.
Several bad puns later.
Now the plan is everybody but Stretchy Stretch Man
Hey, you get a callback.
and Superman, they are now going to go inside the ship. Everybody else, you guys distract Galactus. And I'm like, good luck with that, except for one thing.
What's that?
Sue Storm is a badass.
Yeah.
Galactus has to complete a circuit in order to draw the energy out of the planet. But Sue puts an invisible force field between the circuits so he can't complete it. So what she's doing is she's just buying some time so Superman and Mr. Fantastic can rewire the ship.
Now, what I thought initially they were going to do is they were going to make it so that Galactus was kind of, feeding off himself in like an Ouroboros type of fashion. But instead, they're having Galactus power the planet instead of the planet powering Galactus.
And I love how they're using this as the bargaining chip.
I am Galactus. I bargain with no one.
So the deal is, basically, Galactus, you got to stop eating planets with life on it, or you're going to keep losing energy.
The word of Galactus is bond.
But before they let Galactus go...
Yeah, Superman's pissed. He wants some freaking answers. Like, excuse me, can we get back to the part where you destroyed Krypton?
But see, he didn't actually destroy Krypton. It turns out Henshaw snatched a crystal, manipulated it so Superman would think that Galactus ate Krypton and destroyed it. So this way he can try and get closer to Galactus. So Henshaw got caught. And so his backup plan was, Galactus, make me your herald. Make me perfect.
Oh, and Galactus is being perfect, all right. Perfect piece of alloy.
So they make it back to Earth, and Franklin runs up to Superman.
And Superman's like, your help was invaluable, Franklin. And now let me give you another gift that will in no way make me look like I'm lame or a dork. Oh, wait.
And he gives Franklin his cape.
Now, I love Superman. I never thought he'd look dorky, but it's a little dorky. Hey fans, it's time for
Comic Book Reviews.
Say what?
So, I enjoyed the story thoroughly. I love Superman. I'm a huge Superman fan. Because of inconsistency, I have to give it 4.5 stars. I don't like the fact that he left the terrorists there. That's not a Superman thing. He doesn't just leave the bad guys. He's not Spider-Man getting away from the Kraven. He's Superman. He wraps up his stuff. Art-wise, God, 5 stars. If I could rate it higher, if our rating style or rating system went higher, I would give it 50 stars. I don't know, 1,000 stars, 1,000,000. I loved the art. It was wonderful. It just felt like a wholesome Superman that I was reading. If you love Fantastic Four, or even if you're okay with the Fantastic Four but you love Superman, yes, must read. Steve?
Thank you, Seth. Yeah, so when it comes to the story, it wasn't trying to take itself too seriously, but it was a lot of fun, so I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. On the art, I actually enjoyed the art quite a bit, so I'm going to go 4.5 stars. When it comes to the story, or the book as a whole, I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm going to say this is a must-read. I mean, if you're just looking for some turn your brain off and have some fun reading, this is it. So that puts an end to another Just Comics video. So let us know, have you guys read this book? If so, what did you guys think? Did you like the art? Did you find the story fun? Did it bother you that they didn't explain the universal crossover shenanigans? If you haven't read it, is this something that you're going to pick up?
Yeah, and if you're going to pick it up, try to pick up the hard copy instead of the digital copy. You will not be disappointed. It is a lovely physical book. Until next time, comics fans.
Have a good one. See you in the next video.
No, but he does backhand the thing into Mr. Incredible's force field prison.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Incredible. Into Mr. Fantastic's force field prison.
Right, so what was it?
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Wrong story.
I am Galactus. I do not.
Pinky swear?
No, no.